Thanks for the interview. We're a small studio, haven't really gotten that much attention. But let's talk about my main star, Mr. Barrison. He improved my vision. For the first time, his eyes lit up. I thought we had like a real connection. There's nothing better than an actor and a director who get along. Apparently he gets offended very easily. Just like how the light in my film went out, so did the light in his eyes.
I actually came across Center of Attention through Billy. Billy's my agent who I've met years ago on the set for a Folgers commercial that remains unaired to this day due to technical difficulties experienced on set. She introduced Center of Attention to me during our coffee sessions where we constantly sat there and looked at new auditions to tackle. Billy felt that it would challenge my acting skills.
When I first met him, it took me an hour to meet him. I spent an hour talking to his agent. She was so kind, and it's weird that the person she represents is such a...
But when I read the script that Billy gave me, a bulb lit in my head in the amount of potential that this movie had. For me, I was like, a mediocre script means an award-winning performance.
Nobody told me that Mr. Barrison was so committed to his craft.
An actor's range comes from the amount of time they put in preparing for that role. Some who star in superhero films tend to do research or buff it out at the gym. I simply just don't. I specialize in preparation by muscle relaxing exercises. Stretching out muscles tend to do wonders.
He was different. I've never seen somebody actually throw a chair at the camera to get the effect I want. I mean, it'll definitely stand out in the film, but at the same time, it's like, that's a $300,000 camera.
Theodore didn't appreciate my approach to the role. He said my methods were very unprofessional.
He has a way with words. He left hold on, let me see. I think I have one.
Reports that accuse me and Theodore having problems on set are very, very false.
And I quote, "If it wasn't for the fact I need to pay my child support, I would have never worked with a hack director like you. Can't even shoot a damn scene without going to the bathroom. Real sad, get a real camera. How about you fix the one I broke?"
We never had any conflict whatsoever.
He made one of the caterers cry.
I think he's a good guy, and I think he likes me. And our next project, I feel like we're going to learn more about each other than we did before.
He's quite racist, but that man can act.
Oscar talk came up days before the film's premiere. I know nominations and the film's reviews were like flooding social media at the time. I didn't even know about my nomination.
He's not a bad actor. He's pretty good at what he does, but I feel like I said, not to take away from his nomination, but I feel like there are so many other people in this film who gave just as good, if not better, performances.
The day I won my Oscar, I believe, was like one of the most beautiful days of my life.
Think about this. When Titanic came out, who got the award? That man Leonardo DiCaprio or the hulking monster that is James Cameron?
Acting isn't easy, and it isn't for everybody. But what I've learned from this film and winning this Oscar is that in the long run, if you put a lot of heart and thought into your own role, you could legit pull off one of the biggest achievements when it comes to your dreams. It doesn't matter how many times you audition. What matters the most is how you perceive things, how you view yourself. That's what I've learned. And I'm going to take that with me onto the next project.
One day, I'm gonna get my Oscar.